Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me again for a cooking tutorial. So in today's tutorial we'll be making chikanda, and these are the ingredients that we'll be needing. So chikanda is in English is called African Polony, and there we just have the soda, the chikanda which is dry and pounded. We have some salt, groundnuts, we have a cooking stick. We'll also be adding chili, and of course we'll need water and a pot. So before we actually start, if you haven't subscribed, please do click that red subscribe button down below, like the video, comment on it, and please keep watching. As you know, with African cooking we don't take measurements, but for me I used that bottle to measure my water, which is about 600 mils. I used 2 of that and I just left it on the stove to warm up a bit, then started adding my groundnuts slowly while stirring continuously to avoid having lumps in the mixture. So as you can see, the video is sped up, but this was a very slow process, and just determine how much groundnuts you need. So at that point we added some more, just so that when it starts cooking it will make a thick paste of groundnut. Once you've added all your groundnuts, just keep stirring as you can see in the video. As you can see, the groundnut mixture will start thickening slowly, so just keep stirring. Always be present when you're cooking this, because it will start forming and filling the pot, as you will see shortly in the video. So when that happens, you can just quickly remove your pot from the stove so that it cools down a little, then put it back on and continue stirring. Ideally, chikanda is cooked on a brazier, because that's what I've always done. But because at this point we just didn't want to use a brazier, so we used the stove, which is harder to regulate temperature, because you still want it to cook on high heat, but you still don't want the heat to be too much. So just keep on stirring, be present, always watching the mixture, and when it starts forming, just remove the pot from the stove so that the temperature regulates a little, then you put it back on. So the cooking and stirring of the groundnut mixture can go on for even about 15 to 20 minutes. So once you are satisfied that it's cooked, it will be thick, you can just slowly start adding the chikanda. So just add it slowly, as you can see in the video, stirring continuously to avoid any lumps and bumps. And if you find that you've created some, just squeeze them in the pot before you continue adding more of the chikanda. so this will just allow for the chikanda to cook before you start adding the soda. And this soda in particular that we're using, I've only seen it at the market. I know there's bicarbonate of soda in ShopRite and all these other stores, but I don't know if that would work for this. Please do advise in the comments down below. So once you are satisfied that the chikanda and the groundnuts have cooked for enough time, so let's say between the 5 to 10 minutes mark, you can start adding your soda. So to start with, you can add about half a teaspoon of soda or just slightly more, and just mix that in. So as you can see, the color of the chikanda has started changing from the initial pale color to a bit greenish. That's what the soda does. So you just continue stirring this until it's time to add the salt, which you also need to mix in very well. And just be warned, you need a lot of energy to cook this because the stirring never stops. From here you even start cooking it like you're cooking in shima, so you just have to have a lot of energy. So at this point we added in 1 teaspoon of fresh chili. You can add in more, you can add in less, you can leave it out altogether. It all depends on your preference. At this point, probably every 3 to 5 minutes, you'll be adding in another half teaspoon of soda. So probably once you've reached the 2 full teaspoon mark, you just taste and add some more if need be. As you will be seeing in the video, we'll just be testing and adding more. Then at a certain point you would have to stop because you don't want too much soda, as well as that will make the chikanda not to taste nice. So at this point you'll notice that the chikanda has started firming up, so you have to start cooking it the way you cook in shima, as you can see in the video. So you just make sure to turn on all sides, don't leave any mixture uncooked for a long time. So just continue stirring, and this is the point where you need more energy, so just keep cooking that and testing where necessary. So at this point you see that the chikanda has thickened considerably, so just keep on cooking. So we also added some onion just to enhance the flavor, and we kept on cooking and just turning it like you can see in the video. So chikanda is very delicate, you need it to be firm, but then again it also needs constant monitoring. At this point we also reduced the temperature on our stove to about 5, and that's where we'll be cooking from for the rest of the video. You will also notice that as you continue cooking, the color of the chikanda will start turning from the light brown to a darker brown. This shows that the chikanda is cooking well and it's almost ready. But just keep on stirring it, as I've mentioned even before, and adding soda where there is need. You will notice that as the chikanda cooks, you will start noticing that it will start coming off the cooking stick, almost leaving a clean and clear surface. So keep on mixing it until you are achieving that. So once you're satisfied with how firm the chikanda is after cooking, you can maybe add more soda, and if you taste and you feel like there's still need for more soda, then you'll start molding the chikanda into a mold. So just use some water and soda mixture where you'll be dipping your cooking stick and start forming the chikanda as you can see in the video. So I don't know why it's done this way, but this is what we've always done and this is what we did. So once you have molded your chikanda like that, you will just put it in the stove. So as I had mentioned before, when it's cooked on a brazier, they usually put like the lid, then you add some coals on top of the lid as a way of baking it. So at this point we just put it in the oven without the lid on and baked at 180 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. So when the chikanda is baked, this is what we'll have as the final product. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. So you will just allow the chikanda to cool down before you remove it from the pot and cut it into pieces and eat it in whichever way you prefer. So please do subscribe and thank you for watching. Bye.